Hello guys, welcome back to your fourth one? Right, fourth tutorial. Okay, so as I said, in this tutorial we'll be making the same calculator program, but it will be much more appropriate, much more simpler and much more beautiful, right? My sir always used to say, even if your program does not run properly, it does not get the required result, just make sure the output is beautiful. So in the end of this tutorial, I'll tell you a few tips to make your output a bit more user friendly, you can say, a bit more beautiful to eyes. Okay, so let's get started. In this one, let's use float for our variables. Right, float, as I told you, float is for decimal values. So we'll do the same thing. uh, just let me go ahead and copy this code. We'll ask for the choice and the two numbers. Alright, so let's make our choices a bit more. 3 is for multiply, of 4 for division. Okay, let's go ahead with 4. Okay, so what we'll be using for this one is we'll be using a switch case. Alright, so switch, uh, that is the basic syntax. Switch the variable which is one with multiple choices and these braces. All right, so the variable which we pass to switch function is the one which is going to change its value. All right, so if the user enters 1, the choice is 1. If 2, the choice is 2. So you get what I mean. The one which will actually decide what the code is going to do. All right, that is what we pass here. Okay, so in switch we use multiple cases. All right, so case 1, what this basically means is if the value of choice is 1, then do this: see out the sum is, the sum is a plus b. If the case is 2, that means if the value of choice is 2, see out the difference is a minus b. Case 3, the product is a star b. And you can go ahead and add the last one for the division: a by b, a slash b. Alright, just do that. So okay, let's see what the code does. Let's go ahead, save it, switch, execute, compile and run. Oops, we forgot to include declare choice. Let's do that. Int choice. Don't worry about the errors, guys. The more errors you solve, the better you get. Okay, so there we go. Add, subtract, multiply, divide. Since we haven't written it yet for division, let me go ahead and select subtract. Enter two numbers, 5 and 2 maybe. So the result should be 3. The difference is 3. The product is 10. Whoa, 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 what is wrong? Why did it show the product as well? Well, there is something about switch which I haven't yet told you guys. Alright, it is basically that whichever condition is satisfied, everything following that condition is executed. Alright, so in this case, since it was 2, so 2 along with 3 was executed. Okay, so if we want to just I just want 2 to be executed or only 1, we use a keyword here called break. Now what keywords are basically some predefined words which have a special meaning for the compiler. Okay, just like when we say ki I am hungry, so hungry means I need food. Similarly, for the compiler, break means it will exit the innermost thing which it is in. Okay, so the break here will exit from the switch statement and return the control back to the statement following it. Okay, so similarly for these two cases. Now there's one more thing: if neither of it is satisfied, so we get to set a default case, just like in the previous one we did with the else one, invalid choice. Same thing we can do with the default case. So what it means is, if neither of these conditions satisfy, you can use the default one. Okay, and one more thing, it is not necessary for us to go in a particular order. I can use 3 first, then 1 in between, 2 after that, 10, 20, whatever case I want, depending on my situation. They don't need to be in any particular order, or it does not matter. You can use 1, 2, 3. You can even use characters A, B, C, and all that. Okay, so in the document attached there is a lot about switch case, so just make sure you read everything properly so that you can utilize it for making your program even more better. Okay, so let's go ahead and check it once again. This time I'll calculate the sum. Okay, 1, enter two numbers, 3 and 17, maybe the sum is 20. There we go, everything is perfect. To be honest, not everything is perfect. I don't like the way it was displayed. Okay, let's see it once again. So as I said already, I prefer the output to be more beautiful. Alright, so what we can do here is, since we see a space here, we can just go ahead and remove this space. Again, what is happening is the pointer is right here, after the division. It's not going to the next line. So let's go ahead and put a slash n, so that the pointer goes to the next line, so that it does not look strange that I am entering the choice right here. Okay, just like we have slash n, or rather backslash n, we have many more things like backslash t, backslash a, and a whole bunch of them. Okay, they are in the document attached, you can go through them. So what these backslash actually has a special significance. Okay, so whatever follows backslash, a few of them have a special meaning for the compiler, just like the keywords do. So slash n stands for new line. We have a slash t for horizontal tab, which is basically put some spaces before, whenever you type in a word document, you hit tab, it inserts some space. That is exactly what slash t does. Okay, in spite of all that, there we go. So you see now our cursor is here, so we don't it does not look strange. Okay, so I want to add, enter two numbers, 3 and 4. The sum is 7. Perfect. Alright guys, so what we have learned in this tutorial is about the switch case and about the slash n and slash t escape sequences. Okay, that's what they're called. They're called anything followed by a backslash and a special and a character which has a certain special meaning to the compiler is called an escape sequence. Okay, so we have learned about two escape sequences in this one, the slash n and the slash t. I'll tell you more whenever we encounter them. Okay, so that's it for this tutorial. Make sure you practice all the programs attached with the file with this one, and thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.